Hey everyone, I'm Mark Hager. I'm the National Director of WakeWell.
I'm Jacob Simmons. I am the Creative Director of WakeWell.
Yeah, we're here in the WakeWell office, and we just wanted to come and tell you a little bit about what WakeWell did this year. 2020 has been kind of a mess in a lot of ways, but despite that, WakeWell's done some amazing things. We've been super blessed this year.
Yeah, it's been an awesome year for sure.
So we just wanted to tell you a little bit about what we've done. Normally we go and visit all of our chapters during the summer. We have 11 chapters all across the U.S. And despite being, in different areas with different restrictions on if they could meet or not, every single one of those 11 chapters met with their groups. They gathered people together, they hung out, they rode, they got out on the water, and they told people about Jesus in their area. And that's awesome. We were so stoked. And we got to travel to half of those chapters this year. So normally we try and get to all of them. This year we went to half, and it was amazing.
Yeah, I got to go to Chicago to go to West Rock Wake Park, see those guys. I got to go to Oklahoma City, go to Wake Zone. Obviously, we met with our 2 chapters here in Dallas at Hydrus. College Station, got to go see the A&M kids. Hey,
Gig'em and Whoop.
It was an awesome year. Like, even with all the travel restrictions, still getting the opportunity to go see those guys was pretty awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah, and we also did a lot of events this year. So throughout the summer, there's all these different wakeboard contests and competitions and everything, and a lot of those were still able to happen this year. And when they happen, we got to go do Wake Church and just ministry at the events. Just down the road, about an hour and a half away, we had Wakeboard Nationals, Wake Park Nationals, and Wake Surf Nationals down at BSR. And we did an amazing Wake Church there. Sean Murray led worship. It was unbelievable. Awesome. We also did Wakeboard Worlds out in Callaway Gardens. We did Wake Surf Masters out there. Again, we did Wake Church on Sunday morning, and then had an amazing time throughout the week of just ministering and building relationships with a lot of the pro and the amateur athletes. Tennessee Wake Fest. This was our first year to go to Tennessee Wake Fest, and it was unbelievable. I mean, more houseboats, more wakeboard boats than we had ever seen, and we got to spend a week out there on the water with all those people. It was unreal. We did Lake of the Ozarks, where we got to go to Kirby Leisman's Awaken Camp for I think the 4th or 5th year in a row. And I mean, just an amazing time out there teaching kids how to progress in their skills, but also progress in their faith. It's just awesome. And then why don't you tell them about the discipleship retreat that we just did?
So we got to go down to Orlando, Florida a couple weeks ago and do a discipleship retreat with 5 of them?
Yeah.
5 junior pro and newly pro riders.
Yeah. Some of the young guns.
The Wildman brothers, Mary Morgan Howell, Jaden Reichel, and Holly Waldrop. It was an awesome weekend where we just got to hang out with them and pour into them and go a little bit deeper than we typically get to at events and stuff. It was a blast. It was really fun.
And other pro riders came and poured into these young gun riders. It was unbelievable. So cool. Now, in addition to just meeting and gathering and being able to be face-to-face with people, this year we also did a lot of really cool media stuff.
Yeah, it was really awesome. I think one of the issues or problems with 2020 is obviously not being able to meet face-to-face with people. So we've kind of had to transition a little bit and figure out how to do relational ministry over the internet. So we've done a lot of really cool things. We did quarantine questions on our Instagram Live, where we got to hang out with pro riders and interview them and just hear about their stories and how they came up through the sport. Guys like JB O'Neill and Rusty Malinowski.
Trevor Maurer. Quinn Silvernail. Anna Nickstad.
Really fun.
It was so fun.
Yeah, really cool just getting to connect with those people and hear about not just necessarily faith, but just hear about how they came up through the sport and get to hang out and talk with them. That was really fun. We also got to do a lot of video messages for our chapters. So our chapters, when they weren't meeting together at first, we put together a lot of content so that they could share with their chapters and continue to kind of meet like over the internet. We got to film. We are starting to film our very first full-length movie.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about.
Yeah, you wanted to do this forever.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it. It's been a big dream of mine to put together a full-length wakeboard movie. We can't tell you all the details yet. Top secret.
Top secret.
But it's going to be
Don't
good.
ask.
But it is awesome to get to spend time with a bunch of pro riders at the top of the sport and get to pour into them and just be relational. So I'm really excited about that opportunity.
Absolutely.
But then we've also got to film a lot of interviews and testimonies that we normally wouldn't have had the opportunity to do. So it's been a really cool year of just seeing the Lord move and move in different ways than how we normally would operate.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and don't forget about the new merch that we have.
Yeah.
I mean, you're wearing one of the new sweatshirts. This is a new t-shirt that Jacob designed this year. Just awesome stuff. You can find all that stuff on the WakeWell's store. www.wakewell.org. Click on the store and you can see all of the new clothes, the new apparel. Our winter line just launched, so go grab yourself a sweatshirt ASAP. And the reason that we are able to do all this year is because we have had amazing support from our donors, from our friends, from our family, from the wake industry, not just giving financially, but also praying for us, calling us, checking in on us, opening, opportunities for us to go and be a part of different events and contests and conversations. And we're just so thankful for the way that people have supported us in the past. And so if you already gave and were a donor this year to WakeWell, then hopefully you've already received your donor gift. We actually just sent out these brand new Christmas ornaments, Radvent on the front, WakeWell on the back, and we have brand new keychains. I'm sporting mine already. Pretty neat. So if you gave to WakeWell this year, we've already sent those out. Hopefully you've got it in the mail. But if you haven't given to WakeWell this year, man, there's still time. The unfortunate thing is that we weren't able to do a banquet this year. The fall banquet is normally one of our biggest fundraising events. I mean, we raise a ton of money through it, and this year with the pandemic and just, people's safety is something that we have to keep in mind, and so we decided not to do an in-person banquet. But that doesn't mean that we can't have that ability to fundraise. And so we want to invite you, whoever you are watching this video, to support WakeWell, whether that's financially, prayerfully, send us a text, let us be encouraged by some of the stuff you have. But if you do want to give, you can go to www.wakewell.org. You can click on the support tab there. Also, I believe through Facebook and Instagram, they have waived all credit card fees. So you can go to our Facebook page, you can go to our Instagram profile and click on the donate button right there. We're so thankful for all of the support that you guys have given us in the past, and we look forward to continuing the work that God has given to us into next year. So thank you so much. Please give, and we'll see you out there on the water.